This is We Call the Shots, where we give you the latest gaming information and news. We voice our opinions, and now it's your turn to voice yours. This is your host, John So Coolio, and here next to me is my co-host,
Akuma here.
and we are going to talk a little bit about this new game that's going to be coming out soon. All of you guys probably know about it. It's called Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And we're just going to talk a little bit about our expectations, our concerns, and, just what we want to see from this game. So, Akuma, what do you think about this game?
Well, it kind of reminds me of when I played the Xbox version when I was younger. And if they're going to come out with one with the PS3, then I don't know if it's going to work with the auto aim, because on the PC you could use your mouse to, look around and do all that stuff, but with the joystick you don't really have that much control. So, I don't know, what do you think?
Well, because I only got to play the PC version, so, I playing Source and 1.6, and we both saw the video from multiple gaming websites, and I'll make sure to post up all those videos on the link, description box for you guys. But I don't know, this game, I don't know how it's gonna be able to do anything revolutionary. There's so many games that's done so many crazy things, and just seeing how, because this game is gonna be a PSN XBLA title. It's got to run around, I think at most $15, $20 I think would be pushing it. But the auto aim assist and stuff, it's a really complicated game. This is a really kind of, it's tough to pinpoint where this game might end up in the end. I think there's gonna be a cult following with this. PC, no doubt about it, it's gonna be a success. On the consoles, there's so much competition within the consoles, because Call of Duty, they pretty much got the auto aim assist down, but in the videos we saw, it seemed like there's no auto aim assist.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Especially if you want to do the mix that they were talking about, the PC and the PS3. I don't really know how that's gonna be fair. Like if you have auto aim, for the PS3, but then not for the computer.
Well, with the computer, you don't even need auto aim because it's more precision aiming.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing.
And then the auto aim, like in Call of Duty, it's not like super crazy where it's just like you aim like one side, like you'll aim off like in the corner of one side of the screen, and then it'll just once you press lock down on your sights, it's not just gonna jump to their enemy or your target. You have to be within the general area of them, and then there's still some skill in getting headshots. It's not automatic. So, and then in the video we saw too, it takes some time to take down a guy. They take about 5 shots to get down, because in the video we saw that they're pretty much adding in Kevlar armor just as a default from in the get-go for all players. So, with the auto aim assist for the cross-platform between PS3 and PC, that's really crazy, and that's really cool in my opinion. They tried doing that in Shadowrun for the Xbox 360 with the whole, it's like this first-person shooter game, and it didn't really work out because Shadowrun was just a horrible game from the get-go. But if they could do this with the PS3 and PC, what I believe they're gonna have to do is, first off, they're going to have to deal with latency issues. So, if someone on the PC, obviously, is going to have a better connection than the PS3.
Right.
PS3 usually, it's real, you won't see any lag if you're, in this Tri-City areas. But if you're, somewhere in the suburbs or in the, somewhere where there's no, big cities near around you, internet's kind of iffy, this might not be the title for you, because Counter-Strike is one of those precision aiming games where you got to get the headshots, you gotta conserve ammo. You gotta be smart. It's not like Call of Duty where you just pick up ammo every single time. You gotta switch out your guns and stuff like that. So it's I don't know. It's a tough game.
I really like how they were going to add the, what was it, where they had people ranked, so you could go against people the same skill level.
Oh,
that would be extremely helpful, because I remember playing it on the PC, and I would get so frustrated because I wasn't that good, but I wasn't bad either. So it depending on what which server you go on, you can either be like the top or you can be the worst. So I really like how they were implementing that. So, and this could be a pretty revolutionary idea because like the cross-platform, that could really set off a whole new type of...
Yeah, PC versus console
Yeah.
gamers. That's like the oldest debate.
Exactly.
You know, like that's like I admire like you know, Valve for doing that. They're like, cuz they're like their Steam whole package and everything, it's really good. Like they really cater towards the customers, and that's a good thing. But I don't know, like I just want this game to succeed because for me, I like Counter-Strike, but like I wasn't the best Counter-Strike player. So I'm glad that they're kind of catering towards the not so good players. But you know, like I don't want it to distract from like the hardcore gaming community, and I really like that matchmaking thing where like it kind of does follow the Call of Duty system though. It's like class ranked, but Call of Duty 2, you'll go up against people like with third prestiges and stuff and get your ass handed to you. But other than that, like if they could separate those elite people like through stat tracking, so like people that always get headshots should play against other people that always get headshots. Like if they could do that and separate like, oh, you know, the people that aren't that good, that are just in there to play with people on their level, that would be amazing. Then I bet you that I have no doubts that Counter-Strike will be a really successful game.
I could totally see that.
And at $15, if they sell it at $14.99, I can see a lot of people buying it. And then what they need to do, biggest thing what they need to do, and what Valve needs to do, is that they need to show the console gamers the same love that they showed the PC gamers. That's what I expect. Yeah. When I got Team 4 or the orange box, I was kind of let down to know that the PC gamers, they get all these free downloadable maps, they get these free updates, you know, free character skins. On XBLA, they have to pay for it. And on a PS3, we didn't even get any of that, you know? So what I want from Steam or from Valve is for them to share that same love, you know, give us some free content. You know, if there's new maps, just give it to us. Don't make us pay $3.99 for a stupid map, you know, or like like what Call of Duty and Activision does. I hate what they're doing because they're putting the consumer in like a vice grip where we always have to be spending money, and games are already $60. That's so expensive.
Exactly.
You know, and like that's why I like that they're making this a downloadable content or downloadable only game, not putting it on a disc and slapping on like $60 for just a multiplayer.
Right.
You know, that's really smart, but they need to show the console gamers love, because if they don't, then this game's not going to be successful, and they need to do patches. They really need to put the same effort that they do for the PC community. And, you know, I don't want to bag on the PC community because they do complain a lot, you know, but, you know, PC gaming's coming back to life again, and, you know, console gaming, I think, has reached a certain point where it's reached a certain level of prestige where developers are basically concentrating on consoles, and Valve needs to catch up with other publishers because Valve's so kind of in their PC world that they forget about the console gamer a lot of the times.
Yeah, well, you know, that is just where they started. Yeah. So of course, you know, they're going to be focusing on that, but it's good that they're looking to expand. So we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, hopefully it all works out. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm thinking about purchasing this game, but I need to see some more things. What about you, Akuma?
Yeah, I would definitely have to play a demo or something like that because I'm very, you know, picky with my money when it comes to shooters, because I have to know the
same and stuff.
I have to know, what separates it from like another shooter. So
yeah. Okay, and thanks for listening, and please voice your opinions and leave your comments below. And remember, this is We Call the Shots, where we give you the latest gaming information and news. And we call the shots here first, and afterwards, we want to hear you call the shots.